What's up, everybody? Kelpka here, and in today's video we're actually going over a few tips that I've been using in Diablo 4 Season 3. Some things you might already know, some things you might not have had a clue of. I just want to share it with you guys to see if this is something that could help you out. I use these pretty much daily when I'm playing Diablo 4. So check out the video. Drop a comment what you think. Is there any tips that you're using that I didn't mention? I'm sure there's a ton, but thanks as always for watching. I'm gonna get right into these tips. Like and subscribe if you haven't. I appreciate you guys. Let's go. This one's pretty interesting. So I got 569 cinders in this video. And the Hell Tide had about a minute left. So what are we going to do? Like, are we going to lose all these cinders? No, we're actually going to port to Kovashad and we're going to log out. Once we log out, we're going to wait for the Hell Tide to be over. And then we're going to log back in and save those cinders. So it's a way you could save cinders over time if you can't finish the Hell Tide or something like that. So we logged back in and we have 569 cinders again, as you can see. So this tip is with the enchanter. So if you go up to the enchanter, you'll notice obviously you could go to enchant item. Once I put in a legendary item, we could go ahead and reroll one of these. Well, if you look at a legendary item, it takes Fiend Rose and it takes Forgotten Soul. So if you are gonna have a rare item, yellow item, and you want to actually enchant it, make sure you don't put the aspect on it first, because if you look here now, it is only the Forgotten Soul, so you can save your Fiend Rose, and it costs less to actually enchant it. So make sure if you are going to enchant some rare items, make sure you enchant it first, then put the aspect on it. Now I want to talk about Glyph XP. So Glyph XP is very important, especially if you're going to be like leveling a bunch of characters. You want to figure out the most efficient way to farm Glyph experience. And I just joined one of my favorite runs. So this is a nightmare dungeon. This is Golran Canals. So Golran Canals actually is one of the fastest dungeons to run for Glyph experience. So like this one could be done in like 2 minutes, which is fantastic. It's just harder to target the nightmare dungeon you want, so you don't see them all the time, but if you get one, run it because it is very good. Also, the #1 nightmare dungeon / #1 dungeon you could run is Goa Runes. That one is so freaking fast, man. I tell you what, you could run that in under a minute. I've run one in 50 seconds before. This is funny. If you look at the video, there's a butcher. So this is obviously not the fastest run of a Golran Canals when you're fighting a level freaking tier 100 butchers. So we are a speed run build right now. This is actually with all 200% movement speed, so it's going to take me a while to kill this butcher, but normally I would be flying through this. So basically on this one, you slay all the enemies and then you go right to kill 2 corpse piles, and these corpse piles are right next to each other and the dungeon's done. And then Goa Runes, you can just run to the boss, kill the boss, dungeon's done. So then the next fastest way is going to vaults. So especially the Vault of Cinders. Vault of Cinders, you could actually run through the whole thing and not get touched. So the Vault of Cinders is just an easy run. The only thing you have to kill is the last run. So you could do those in under 2 minutes as well. So if you want to level up your Glyph XP as fast as possible, run Goa Runes, Golran Canals, and then Vault of Cinders, and that's going to get you the fastest way to level up your Glyph experience. Sometimes you're fighting boss after boss trying to get mats for Duriel, so you want to summon Varshan. Once you summon Varshan, obviously you want to slay Varshan, because that would be the right thing to do. Hopefully you're doing it pretty quick. This is kind of slow, but it's okay. So you're going to want to pick up all the loot, and you're just going to want to portal to town. So I found that this is the fastest way to reset dungeons in terms of, you know, resetting when you're playing solo. So then you're just gonna, you know, press L, you're gonna reset the dungeon, and then you're gonna go back in it. And this is gonna be the way to speed farm like Gregor or Varshan or any of these guys. And now you're right at the front again. You could go right up to him and slay him once again. I think that that is the fastest way to farm Varshan, Gregor, or just solo farm these things, because it makes it a lot easier. Sometimes you're going to be waiting around for your group, or you're just kind of hanging out for a second. You can mark your gear with spacebar, and you can put it as a favorite, or you can mark it as trash. And then when you get back to the vendor, once you hit sell, it will get rid of or salvage everything. Leveling and alt. So I feel like this season they made leveling and alt so much easier. So if you want to level an alt, we have these braziers, and a lot of times other people are doing the events by the braziers. So what you could do is you could kind of park there and get a ton of experience and put your Sinister construct on reconstruct. So we'll go over it. Reconstruct, Firefly, and basically you could kind of sit there, soak up some experience, get some loot, and let your Fireflies just kind of do some damage while you're getting healed. And in this case, it's not too busy right now, but a lot of times you'll find these that are going for like 10 to 20 times because everyone's trying to farm the cores. And on top of that, how you can make your alt very powerful is you could actually go see, like I'm tanking everything right now. It's crazy, right? My Seneschal is healing me. He's shooting out fireflies. He's blowing up the mobs. Literally can't do anything to me. So, and then usually there's a lot of people here too. So you could also go in and utilize your shattered stones. So I have 334k. So what that means is you could go to the alchemist, and at the alchemist you could buy tuning stones, governing stone chest, and basically you could get maxed out on your tuning stones right away. So you could actually be very powerful at the beginning with your Seneschal construct. See, like this guy right here. So now I would just soak up experience, stay alive, and not die. You could also use reconstruct, or you could use the barrier one, whatever one feels more comfortable for you. More people are coming. I'm soaking up more experience. Life is good. I'm leveling my alt, easy as can be. Speaking of that, should I make an alt? Should I make an alt this season? I have only played sorcerer. Should I get another character? Let me know in the comments below. What do you think I should make, so I come up with some more builds and in season 3? Let me know. Let me know. I'm curious to see if you guys think I should make an alt, or should I just run with Sork non-stop, bang out videos Sork related all day every day? Let me know. All right, that's what I had for season 3. Let me know in the comments. Like I said, is there something I missed that you're doing that is different, that is something unique you thought would be really cool to share? Hopefully you guys liked the video. Comment below, let me know what you think. And if you haven't already and you'd consider doing it, man, we are on our way to 1,500 subs. It felt like 1,000 was just like 2 weeks ago. Man, it was 3. Man, that's crazy. I love it. Thank you so freaking much. Like, let me know what you want to see in some videos in the future. Subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you again.